Hi, I'm April McCoy, and I'm doing my presentation on my service project on PC North Orchestra, where I'm the booster president. I worked with the PC North booster, who works beside the orchestra director of Putnam City North to help strengthen and grow the orchestra as a whole, whether it's through fundraising or being the in-between between the parent and the student. Why the PC North Orchestra? I selected the PC North Orchestra Bingo Night as my service project because I am the orchestra booster president. I thought it would be a great way to showcase my servant leadership. The reason that I'm involved with this organization is that my middle child, Jonah, is in one of the orchestras. He's been in Putnam City Orchestra since he was in 6th grade. As someone who has been in other leadership positions at Putnam City Schools, I felt this was a great time to lead an organization that I am personally attached to. And I thought it'd be a great way to showcase being a leader since I am the president and I strive as a president to be a servant leadership in any role I am in. How did I serve the community? Well, Bingo Night at Putnam City brings in about 500 people. Not all of them have kids that go to the school. Some of them are alumni or just people that live in the area. This Bingo Night is something the orchestra puts on every year as a fundraiser for the orchestra program. The program runs at the end of October from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then, of course, the couple hours before we used to set up and even the cleanup afterwards. Being the orchestra booster president, I was in charge of putting the event together and assigning people roles and to make sure the event ran smoothly. Greenleaf's question. This event is a great way to showcase the booster as well as the orchestra with still being able to connect with those that may not even go to our school. They see how much the boosters are doing to help grow the orchestra program. This is also answering the question, do those served grow as persons? So running the bingo show is quite a fun experience. You get to connect with parents and other families from the community that come into play. I think the people that grow as persons are not only the ones being served, but also the ones serving. The ones being served grow because they're watching the community come together and have a fun evening and to see how much community is valued. Those who are serving grow because they see how their hard work they put in has a big effect on the event itself while people are smiling and laughing. This can take credit in that they helped make it happen. They can take credit in how they helped make it happen. This is answering the question, while being served, do the people become healthier, wealthier, and wiser, freer, or more likely to become servants themselves? Those that are being served, I believe that no, they do not become healthier and wiser. They do, in fact, become wealthier because some of the prizes of those that won were cash prizes. So in that instance, we do have some people leaving wealthier. Healthier and wiser, I don't think fit in this. I think a majority of the people we serve will eventually may become servants themselves. When you see those around you serving, you tend to want to help out. I know the high school kids that were there helping, more of them stayed afterward to help clean up and do what needed to be done without being asked to do it. Seeing adults serving acted as a role model for those kids to help out as well. And then on top of that, seeing friends serving was a good influence on more of them serving too. The servant leadership skills used for this event were listening, awareness, and conceptualization. I did not feel like empathy was a skill used at this event, but thinking about it maybe a little. I had to be in with those around me and what they were needing, which also goes with awareness. Healing was another one that I did not see was needed here. Some more servant leadership skills: persuasion, stewardship, foresight, community building, and committed to growth of others. Almost all the skills were needed on this night of the event, and I could identify a majority of them being used in me and those on my team. My takeaways: being a servant leader is something I was always taught growing up in the Christian home that I grew up in. Seeing my parents as leaders, they've always had that servant leadership mindset. Every leadership position I've had, I've tried to put others first and me last. I try to create an open and honest team and that work together for the good of the organization. And this night I had a hardworking team. Even the high school kids that helped with setup and cleanup, which there were a lot more than ever had in the past, were there for the purpose of doing this for the community and the organization. We all saw that purpose, and we didn't let anything petty get in the way. Here's me working at the organization. Not only did I plan, organize, purchase, and set up the event, but of course I helped where people needed help or if breaks were needed to be given. You can see in the top left picture is the bingo night behind, and I am helping somebody buy a bingo card at this time. The person that was sitting there had to go to the bathroom or was getting food. Same with the picture on the bottom. The top left picture just kind of shows more of what's going on behind me. And the bottom middle picture shows in the background there was food being served. And then the top right picture was helping get things organized and set up before the event even started. I only used one reference on this. I felt like most of it was things from my experience, and I did not see how I could get more references in there. So I used the servant leadership 10 characteristics of a servant leader. So thank you for your time, and I appreciate it, and have a good evening.